Imagine opening your HOA statement or thinking about buying a home and seeing a $10,000 special assessment. Your heart skips a beat. It can completely change the deal, impact your budget, and even scare off buyers. Here on Whidbey Island, this is happening more than you think. Aging infrastructure, especially water systems, means many communities are either charging assessments now or planning them soon. Today, we're breaking down what these fees are, why they happen, and how they impact both buyers and sellers. By the end of this video, you'll know how special assessments affect selling strategy, why buyers need to review reserve studies, resale certificates, and other association documents, and the important difference when a community is a water-only association where some protections under WUCIOA don't apply. First off, what is a special assessment? A special assessment is basically an extra HOA fee. It's charged on top of your regular dues, usually for big unexpected expenses. Think roof repairs, road repaving, or failing water systems. Here on Whidbey Island, these aging water systems are a huge reason many communities are facing multi-thousand-dollar assessments. The tricky part, special assessments are not optional, and the amount can range from a few $100s to tens of thousands. For sellers, this can affect how buyers perceive the home. And for buyers, it can drastically increase monthly costs. Many HOA documents allow boards to levy these fees almost overnight. That's why knowing your rights and your association's finances is so important. Special assessments usually happen for a few reasons. Number one, underfunded reserve funds, meaning the HOA did not save enough for big repairs. Number two, unexpected emergencies, aging pipes, storm damage, or failing infrastructure. And number three, budget miscalculations. The board simply did not plan properly. On Whidbey Island, failing water systems are a huge driver. Some communities are already charging assessments, while others are in positions where one is coming very soon. If you're buying, you need to know if an assessment is coming before making an offer. If you're selling, it affects pricing, strategy, and buyer confidence. For buyers, reserve studies and resale certificates are invaluable. A reserve study shows the HOA's financial health and what big repairs are coming. A resale certificate is required under WUCIOA and discloses any pending assessments. It also gives buyers legal protection. But here is a key nuance for Whidbey Island. If a community is a water-only association, reserve studies are not necessarily required. That does not mean you're in the dark. It just means you need to dig a little bit deeper. Look at budgets, financial statements, meeting minutes, anything that shows how the association manages funds. There are contingencies in the buying process to review this information, but unlike HOAs under WUCIOA, the usual protections, resale certificates, reserve study disclosures don't automatically apply to water-only associations. So, as a buyer, know what type of association you're buying into and be proactive with due diligence. The more you know, the less risk you take on. Sellers, this matters to you too. Pending or upcoming special assessments can, number one, affect pricing. Buyers may want concessions. Number two, slow down sales. Some buyers may walk if the HOA feels unstable. And number three, influence marketing. Being transparent about assessments, budget, and reserve health builds trust. On Whidbey Island, with aging water systems, proactive sellers avoid surprises that might derail a deal. Here's where WUCIOA protects homeowners. Written notices of assessments, the right to attend meetings and question the board, the ability to challenge assessments that aren't properly approved. As a buyer, this is protection. You can confirm if the HOA is following the rules. As a seller, it shows your community is well managed, which builds confidence for buyers. Here's a real scenario. Several Whidbey Island communities are dealing with decades-old water pipes. Some are traditional HOAs with reserve studies and resale certificates, giving buyers legal disclosure and protections. Others are water-only associations where those protections don't exist. If you're buying into a water-only association, you won't see a WUCIOA required resale certificate. You'll need to review budgets, meeting minutes, and financial statements to assess those potential risks. Sellers who understand this distinction can proactively share financial info, easing buyer concerns even when formal protections are not required. So, whether you're buying or selling on Whidbey Island, special assessments matter. They can impact your deal, your budget, and your strategy. Know the numbers, understand the law, check reserve studies if available, and gather as many association documents as you can. Hit like if this helped, subscribe for more Whidbey Island real estate insights, and remember, understanding HOA fees isn't just smart, it can save you thousands.